Hi everyone, I'm back again. I'm sorry I know I'm annoying you, but I'm refusing to do layout this year. So there's not much time in the day. One journalism class, not two. I have so many extra 45 additional honors AP students. So you guys need to do layout. It's your paper. I've been enabling you to fall back on me because I really love doing layout. So I love the artistic. I just love it. But it's not my paper, it's your paper, and you guys need to know how to do this. So it's all well and good. It's very easy to do squares and rectangles, but let's say we want to do something like this. Okay. I think we're up for first place, second place, or third place award for this layout. When the editors last year were putting this together, these pictures were boxes, just a box, like a rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. These were just like, those pull quotes. I'm like, wait a second here. This article is about music and art. So let's have a combination of like ink blots and ink splatters. So Shristi did a very good job of putting ink blots in here, right? So you find an image, a PNG image, and then you put the text in. Again, this is another lesson for another time, but this creates so much more dimension. And again, look, he's painting, and it looks like he's painting, right? So irregular images. You can do this in Photoshop. You can do this in Adobe Illustrator. Again, that's another lesson. Fitting an image over an irregular like this. This one was okay, a little tough. I know this one was tough. These were easy because there was no text. This was a very short article. And when Julia did, I'm like, Julia, this is very short. So what are we going to do? All right, so this looks good, but it's about visual. So oftentimes in the newspaper, people don't want to read a bunch of words, right? They just want visuals. They want pictures, graphs, fun stuff. That's great. We won first place for this one. We won first place in the state, category A, top category, for this design. Haley Belush drew this. We had article, right? It runs around the cat a little bit. Here, it would have been better if this article had wrapped around this a little bit better. But what I liked about this is that we just drew lines here. This was a Alex Mackel production, and used road signs 561, Lost Tree this way, Fishbowl, right, the Boonies, a pole. So all of these things are Eastern related. If you go to Eastern, you know what the Fishbowl is. You're not allowed to park there. The Boonies, oh, that's horrible. 561, yeah, you're going to be in traffic there. All right. And then like parking is unnecessarily packed when there's open spots for teachers. That was a pull quote from someone. Really missing the caption. Who said that? But there it is. But this one was pretty good. This was because you had a lot of dynamic structure in it. Asymmetrical. So what I'm going to do now is to teach you how to wrap around an irregular image. So let's go back to right here. All right, let's go back to page 2. I'm going to select text. All right, it doesn't really matter what text because right now I'm going to do file place because that's what you do. Let's do, let's go to features. Let's do Sasha's piece because we have a earth that we want to wrap around the text. All right. Now there's obviously some sort of problem here. Let's get rid of it. All right. It's a long piece. It's a very, very good piece. Again, that's one column. That's shenanigans. Let's go to, okay, gutter, 1.6. Let's change this right now to 4. That may change, right? What's wrong with that? Yes, that's right. It is not justified. Don't force justify, justify it. When you justify it, look what happens. It's now 3 columns. The headline is, that's really her column piece. So I'm going to copy that, put it over here to the side, paste, get rid of it. We're missing Sasha's graduation date. She's graduating this year, so congratulate her. Going off to college with her sister. Make sure that's all correct. That looks good. Of course, we're missing this. No need to reinvent the wheel. Copy, paste, bring this over, change the W to an S. There we go. Move this box over. Get rid of the extra S. Make sure you're in the text box where you want to change. Okay. Check this box. I could probably scooch this up a little bit. There we go. So that looks, it depends on what you guys think. I think I might like a little bit more room there. Yeah. Don't be afraid of too much white space. Okay. Now this is what I want to do. I want to put the globe here. Actually, I want a picture. We're going to do this in Photoshop. We're going to have a picture of Sasha with her arms out holding the globe as if she's taking care of the earth. Okay, because that's her column idea, right? Which is, I think, a phenomenal idea, a columnist about. So let's make the picture. Okay. Now, obviously, there's issues down here. Let me move this here. Okay, so we have some room here, but that's okay. We'll deal with that later. We have room here for a headline. We need to put her title here, down to earth. And then I wouldn't mind having her columnist picture, but maybe this could be good enough. Let me stop. Let me get the photo or the artwork, and I'll show you what to do. All right, guys, I'm back. So here is the photo. All right, here's the artwork, the sick earth. All right, Sarah Tottenham did this one. So I want to place this here. So I'm going to go to File, Place, not copy paste. Don't do that. I'll get really upset. You don't want to see me upset. I want to do this. Now, save the image when you are wrapping around the text to a PNG. My daughter knows what PNG means. I could look it up, but I don't have that time. In fact, funny thing, she was at Penn looking to see if she wanted to go to that overpriced school, and she was sitting in a, she was going to do digital media, and then she's sitting there, and the professor didn't know why a PNG. Here she is, a senior, observing this class. She raised her hand and knew the answer, and the stupid Penn professor in teaching the class didn't even know what he was talking about. So I'm like, thank God she didn't go to Penn, but don't get me on a soapbox about that. Okay, so yeah, I want that earth to be bigger. So I'm going to go to Object, Fit Content Proportionally, right? So what I want to do now, I probably want that earth to be even bigger. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that white space that we don't need, right? Let's bring this over here. Let me do this. All right, now I want to go to Fit Content Proportionally, Fill Frame Proportionally. So I'm making that earth even bigger, right? Which is what I want to do. Let me do this. Now, this is what we do. Okay, watch very closely, all right? I want to go to, hold on a sec. I'm trying to get my bearings here. Let's go to Clipping Path, Object, Clipping Path, Options. I want to detect edges. Detect edges. Why aren't you letting me detect edges? There we go. And I want to go, okay. All right, now look what it's doing. It's detecting the edges. So what I want to do now is I want to go to Text Wrap. Whoop, I got out of Text Wrap. Let's go to Text Wrap, which is over here. Okay, I want to highlight this. Whoa, wrap around a shape. You see that? All right, don't do invert. You have some options here. Detect edges. I want it only on the right side. Nope, I want it on the left side. Oh, look at this. I want some space around it. Look at that. This is perfect. Uh-oh. Look what happened there. That's shenanigans. We're going to have to deal with that, but I'll show you how to deal with that in a second. All right. There we go. I got rid of it easy. All right. So that, I don't mind this white space so much. I mind it a little bit. I can get rid of a little bit of that, but that's how you wrap around an irregular object. I could move this, actually, into the center, then I would want to go to largest area like that. And that actually doesn't look so bad. Now, the problem is, think about yourself as a reader. If I get to here, am I going to go to here? Or am I going to know to go to here? That gets to be problematic. This is a little sloppy here, right? So when you do irregular objects, sometimes it's easy just to take the path of least resistance and go here, right? And I get rid of that here, get rid of you. Yep, media center. And there we go. All right, so that's my quick little tutorial. There's more to come. Hope these 3 videos have been helpful. Believe me, there's a lot more to come when it comes to doing SoundCloud, Illustrator, Photoshop. Yeah, this class should definitely be a 21st century skills class because how much writing have we talked about? LOL. But we'll do that too. All right, take care. Thank you for being the best staff ever. Let's bring home the Heisman Trophy this year. If not, I might resign. Joking. LOL.